non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
I don't know why I did that. I have no fucking idea.
Did you think it was cool or something?
Okay. Sometimes I don't have a good idea for what to do.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we're always trying to make stuff a little silly, and I'm like, usually if I can't think of something, I just start. It's the first thing that pops in my head. I'm like, it'll flow from there.
Sure.
And so I pulled the volume down, and nothing came. Just nothing. It's bad.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. I mean, the only cool thing is when it came back up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my head, what I was thinking was you were trying to elevate the sound to, like, bring the crescendo of whatever up to create excitement or something, but it just didn't. It just sounded like you were, like, putting your elbow on the volume and then put it back up. So
sometimes things are so bad that it's funny. Actually, I'm laughing now at how bad it was. What I was going to do is pull the volume and then put your face up on there, just no volume, like dead silence, which wouldn't have been funny either. It was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And the timing was perfect when
Look at Henry,
when
by the way.
I know, right? But the timing was perfect when Edge is like, let's be serious. And I'm like, dude, that's a good, let's kill this show. Let's be like extra serious. And then I did some dumbass thing like that.
Well, all right, let's be serious. Let's go to the market, and maybe that we will call. We'll try to wake up Henry. I think he's sleeping right now, but let's do the market real quick.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm not sure if it's like a weekend at Bernie's thing with Henry, if he's like literally just a corpse propped up there.
Yeah.
You can't fucking tell. Let's do some market. Are you guys good, by the way? Guys, good to see you. It's like good to see you guys. It's good to see you guys. Also, the people watching, those people, those guys.
Well, I think it's fair to call Henry buy guys. I mean, buys. I think that's the appropriate terminology for that.
Oh, dude, that was so 80s. Like the fade out. Hell yeah. That was fucking epic. I'm sorry. I like that now. All right. Henry will join us whenever he can, whenever he feels like it. How are we looking, bruh?
I thought it was going down today, and I wasn't happy about this. It's just barely holding on to 62, or is that no? Yeah,
just under 62. It is what God fucking damn it. Yeah, it is what it is, right?
It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So
look at that Solana's.
Oh, Solana in the pause?
Dude, that sweet Solana's over 150 again. Love it. Love it. I'm turning into a Solana maxi with no exposure, no fucking Solana bags, no nothing. But I'm a maxi. Can you be a maxi if you don't own anything?
You can be a maxi pad. I don't know.
Oh my god. Dude, this is so fucking frustrating. Let me show you something.
Tell me.
How
long do we go without Henry even mentioning a word to the screen?
Let's pretend like he's not here.
It's 4 minutes. It's 4 minutes.
It's all good.
It's 4 minutes into the show. He hasn't even said a fucking thing.
He'll chime in when we start talking aliens. Yes, Henry, see how long you can go. Just do it. Just you be an audience member today. But if you want to talk when we get to aliens, feel free because we're talking aliens. All right.
What do you got?
This has been frustrating the shit out of me. Like legitimately frustrating the fuck out of me. I've talked about it like on all my other shows. The Polygon NFTs.
Yes.
Right? You've heard me bitching about it. The Sunny Girl, Sea Dragon, Poker, Base Apes. When you go to OpenSea, and I think ONA, if you go to their collection and if you take their contract and you put it into OpenSea, they all have the same description. They're all the same thing. I think they're all money laundering.
You know what else sucks about it is that every one of their like profile pics on CryptoSlam is the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
Some fucking random, not random, but it's just like some generic.
Yeah, I can tell you why that is. Do you want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, on Ethereum, like Ethereum's really fucking cool the way we have built it out. It used to be like, I think I've told you guys before, every collection that used to come on this site was manual, like literally. And that was something I did. Like a lot of my day used to be this. This is well over a year ago, but every fucking icon, every project you see on the site was manually put there. Solana was different. Solana was automatic from the get-go, but the other chains, manual. That's different now. Everything is automated at this point, you know, barring some like stragglers, some things that contracts are kind of funny.
Cool.
But anyway, icons on some chains are manual too. And if you see the blank, you know, like the generic blockchain icon, it's because it needs to manually happen at this point. It's just like, it doesn't matter enough. We'll do it if there's a big project.
Is this your job? Is it due to laziness that it's not there?
No, there's just so much other work that matters so much more. Now here, like, okay, Bitcoin Puppets is big enough that I absolutely should go and do that. Same with Runestones and Quantum Cats. They were onboarded more recently, even though they're older projects. But remember we had talked about there was an update to the Ordinals protocol, and it wasn't picking up. We didn't pick up the collections at a certain point because there was the updated method. Anyway, those didn't get the icon yet. I do want to go in those like top tier collections. They need the icon. Fuck these ones.
You know, I shouldn't even care. I really shouldn't. It seems so stupid. But someone should have at some point here said, you know, it's a good day to do the icon updates. For all this shit.
If you are working 12 plus hours a day, when would you pick to do that?
I would. That sounds like an excuse to me. So I would just say, like, one of the 12 hours that you're working in the day, fucking do it.
I love it. Well,
like what fucking company is like, well, I'm fucking busy, dude. You know what I mean? Like, what fucking company does that? Like, I would do it, but I'm busy, bro. I mean,
well, maybe I'll do it Thursday since we're not doing a show, or no show tomorrow, and I'll put that hour towards.
Tell you what, Gary Vaynerchuk would fucking hand you your ass with that bullshit.
Yeah,
your ass.
I believe it. I do. I believe it. I fucking believe it. But back to what's got me a little annoyed here.
Yeah.
I'm curious if that's even a new collection. Let me. I just got to peek. How does that make sense? Hang on a second. All time 792,000 in sales, but 1.1 million in the past 24 hours. Huh. That's new. That's new. It must be a really new sale. Yeah, it's got to be some big ones that just haven't. No, I don't get it. I got to talk to some people. The problem, though.
Yeah, let's get.
Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this bullshit?
Hardly, but
okay.
Total 10,000 fire.
Yeah, the like TLDR is hold this money NFTs and you earn USDT every day. Okay, that's the gist. Okay, if I pull up another one of these collections, same fucking thing. Yeah. Hold X number of NFTs, you get USDT. I think this is pure fucking money laundering, and they're just making more and more and more collections that do this.
Well, why can't we do this? I'd like to make some money laundering money. God damn it.
What's up?
The only money laundering I'm doing is when I fucking have change in my pocket, and I get pissed when my fucking dryer just sounds like a goddamn tin can with a pebble in it or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. I'm just tired of seeing their fucking those dirty ass collections here.
I hear you.
There's fucking 5 of them in the top 11.
If we wanted to be a good show, we would actually do some investigating, and
I did it already.
Zach XBT and break down who the fuck is doing this shit.
Oh, that would be cool to see where it originates from. Yeah, they're not on any marketplace. Like they're not. I don't even think they're actually traded on OpenSea. Let me peek.
Are they the sponsor of today's show?
This show brought to you by Zin NFT. ZynFT. ZYNFT. Zin FT. Yeah. Yeah.
Would you take money laundering a company as a sponsor?
Yeah. Okay. I'm desperate. I'll take anything. Would you?
Yeah, take it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I'll take money laundering. I'll take BetBase or whatever they're called. I'll take Polygon or Polymarket. I'll take literally anything. I saw Bread, the dude out there, Bread, who makes really, really great content, talking about what he will and won't take, and he's got some like morals and ethics and all that. That's stupid nonsense. I'll take anything. If you pay me, I'll do whatever. Anything. No morals.
Okay. So the market's kind of going down today, which sucks.
Is it? I didn't look.
We did look, actually. Well, you are fucking losing your goddamn mind.
Wait,
bro.
no, you're talking crypto. I'm on to NFTs now.
We did. Yeah, I'm talking crypto. Sorry.
Okay. All right. NFTs is like okay.
You know what also seems like just the same thing on repeat all the time is when we talk about crypto prices. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't want to talk crypto prices?
I really don't. We all know what the fuck.
Okay,
it is.
you want to do a market segment, and then we do the market segment, and you don't want to do.
Here's what I want. This is what I want. Hey, NFTs are sold today on blockchains. It's been fine. It's a down day. Let's fucking go. That's what I want.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe. It's your show. Go ahead.
Okay, we got 14 milli in sales today. Looking like it's a pretty average day, down slightly from yesterday. Hope you guys are feeling good. Let's move the fuck on. Boom, done.
Where are we going?
Next.
We're next.
Let's check out the Bitcoin and Ethereum prices, guys. Let's see.
We did that.
Yeah, I want to check them out again. Two times is the charm. Bitcoin hanging around 62. Not terrible, not good. The only green light here is Solana. It must be because of the ETFs. Let's move the fuck on. Let's go.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? We're going to what's happening on Twitter today, everybody.
What's
Anything
happening?
Juicy on Twitter today?
You tell me.
What? What is this? Are you and Henry on the same show today?
No, I thought you're running this now. What's happening?
Nothing's happening. I don't know. I've been busy today. I went to the doctor today for my hand, for my broken hand. It's looking good. Last night I was taking out the garbage. I fucking rolled my ankle and I think I broke a bone in my foot.
Old man Joe.
Old
God
fucking
damn.
man, bro.
Bro.
Although I should share this. My colonoscopy results came back and I'm looking pretty darn good.
Really?
Yeah, had one polyp. They checked it, biopsied it. Good to go. Don't have to do it for another 10 years. Boom. Done. All right. That's my show.
That's great news.
Thank you.
I'm the happiest to, of everything today to hear about that. That makes me really fucking happy to hear your ass is healthy.
Nice.
Like,
all right.
Healthy ass.
Well, I know that you wanted to talk about Pudgy Penguins today. So why don't we segue to Pudgy Penguins?
Can I show one other thing first?
Of course.
Just one other. Two other things. Two things. I want to talk ETF real quick, like real fucking quick.
Yeah.
And then I also want to talk maybe Catalyst coming later this year. Maybe.
Joe quick or Hudah quick?
We'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
You tell me. A lot of liquidity may be coming to this market. Maybe.
What?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Check ETFs first. Peek at this. 129 ETH. It would probably be Bitcoin because we're looking at Bitcoin ETFs, but 129 Bitcoin in inflows yesterday. Our best day in 3 fucking weeks. 3 fucking weeks.
That was yesterday?
Right? That was yesterday. Man,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see today. Now, with that said, my guy, it's getting really weird out there as far as like being able to tell what is what, like how much money actually is coming in because, oh God, I hope I have the tweet here. God damn it, bro. Okay.
You talking about basis trades or whatever it's called?
Well, I guess kind of. It's like, I don't know if that's the term for it, but basically a lot of off-chain trading. Like a lot of trades actually that we can't see. Like, period. Can't see them. So here is Tyler Durden saying BlackRock can take as much Bitcoin as they want from Coinbase, transaction completely off-chain. So like we are getting like the tiniest view, the tiniest peek into what's actually happening.
Yeah.
And there's so much trading going on behind the scenes that, ultimately when it settles, when Coinbase needs more Bitcoin, to facilitate these off-chain trades, then they go buy it. But dude, we're right back to where we are with stocks and the whole like GameStop, scenario, like all this shit. They're like, it doesn't add up, and we have no visibility.
Bank shit, right? Like,
yeah.
Oh, I have $150,000 in my bank account. If I go to the bank, you can't fucking take it out, right? Are we getting to that level? Is that what you're saying?
I think so. It's a lot of fuckery is here.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. So it's a good thing to be aware of. It doesn't mean much because we can't fucking see it, so it doesn't matter. But I guess point there is when we see this, and now when I see Bitcoin price, I'm like, grain of salt, because at any point, those off-chain transactions, if they need to, again, buy more Bitcoin to settle, some of those trades, the off-chain trades, or they need to sell, comes all at once, and we never saw it coming because we don't see those off-chain transactions. So
yeah, Henry's a giant bitch.
Bullshit.
I thought I just wanted to throw that in there.
That's perfect. Oh, he's at least listening.
Let's move on.
That's good.
I'm just going to try to entice him to talk the entire time.
I know how to get him. It is the alien stuff, but
yeah. Well,
also there's no good new alien. Actually, no. I found one video. There's not a lot of good new alien.
Fuck!
I'm not opposed to talking. You guys are doing great.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm just an observer that happens to have a mic in front of me, and you guys are keep it up.
Such a
All
cuck
right.
he is. He's a voyeur cuck.
I like that. Okay, so Joe,
Yeah.
FTX,
Okay.
motherfucking FTX.
Yeah.
You know they're gonna pay back their creditors, right? People they owe money.
Sure. That's what I hear. Sure.
So they say, and it sounds like that's actually gonna happen. Got to look again. Q3, Q4, early next year. We're talking like billions. I think it was 16 billion, 16 fucking billion bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And like initially sounds scary. Like, oh fuck, a lot of money getting out there in people's hands and a lot of crypto to be dumped. Potentially, right? Potentially, because what if those guys, and who the fuck knows, but what if those guys are like hardcore crypto guys and they're gonna maybe sell it, maybe sell that soul and whatever else they got, but what if they're putting it right back into crypto because they're fucking degens. They're fucking shitty ass degens who can't help gambling. They had bought all this shit over on FTX, gambled their life away, lost it all. They get it back and they're like, I have got some fucking firepower now. I'm ready to play again.
Are they
What if we
truly,
got $16 billion coming to the crypto markets, bro?
are they truly degens if they're not keeping their fucking Bitcoin in their ledgers or their wallets? Are they truly degen?
Not your keys, not your crypto, bitch, right?
It's like fucking, it's like the guys at Henry's gym. You know what I mean? They're like fucking walking around with their balls swinging everywhere and their country clubs and they're fucking keeping their shit on FTX and Binance and don't know what the fuck is going on, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Fuck those old boomer fucks. Anyway, yeah.
So, where were we going? Holy shit.
We're going with FTX dropping a whole bunch of liquidity back
That's
into
right.
the pool.
That's right. Getting dropped off in the pool. Yeah, okay. So like real talk, I think I hadn't considered that. Anytime I hear like, money hitting traders' hands, like something like this, I just assume it's a dump. I assume that. I don't know why. Like there's no good reason. That's just automatically where I go. But it's pointed out somewhere in this thread. It's pointed out that it's like, dude, maybe they're going to trade with it. Maybe all that money is going to go back into this.
Well,
and if so, it's a lot of money that comes into this ecosystem, regardless of what way it's going, I guess.
Well, whatever. I think this is one of those deals where I'm like, let's wait till the day where all this money comes out and to see what happens, right?
Let's wait.
Yeah.
You don't want to try to plan and prep to be in positions ahead of $16 billion coming to the market?
I'm already in position, bro. I already got my Pixel Vault bags packed.
Oh.
I'm ready.
Good. So basically, hey, once it's moving, I'm gonna chase it. I am FOMOing into whatever they're buying too.
Fuck yeah, I'm buying that POW coin
Oh,
and all that shit, bro.
That makes me so happy, man. God, I love it. All right, guys, I'm dropping a link to the show here. On top of that, we do have some whitelist to give away that I gave away over on Chain Reactor. We got one final show here to give these whitelists away. This is from a project. Hang on, pause right there. Pause right there while I drop you a link. Pause. Fucking guys, chill the fuck out. Pause.
No homo.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yep. If you look very closely into the reflection on Henry's sunglasses, you will see two men butt fucking each other.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're named Hudah and Joe.
Oh man. I would do dirty things to Joe. Hope that don't make you uncomfortable, man, but I'm just being honest. If I had to,
you wouldn't
gun to my head.
I'm not taking anything from you, bro. You're getting it if I'm doing anything, okay?
Hey, all right.
Trust me. I'm the fantasy top in this scenario, bro.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I could do the bottom thing. I don't think I could be the bottom. Yeah. Oh, this is a fun game, Henry. Would you be a top or a bottom? Guys, give us everybody chime in. Would you be a top or a bottom?
I feel like every straight person, first of all, a power bottom is actually looked down upon a lot of times.
Really?
No, I mean, like, there's a negative there's not a negative. There's like a, I don't even know. There's something to the power bottom thing, especially from straight people. I mean, obviously, they're like, no way, I'm not gay, but if I was gay, I'm never going to be a power bottom. I'm giving it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've hung out with enough gay people to know that like the bottoms are always really fun. Like they're really cool. So,
oh, are they? They're wild. They're a little more wild.
Yeah, and a lot of times you won't even know. Like I worked in a restaurant in Chicago that was known for being like a gay, friendly restaurant, and so like the majority of the waiters were gay, and so like they were they were the best. Like, and you would kind of know who would like things and who wouldn't. And
So
all
like
that.
more flamboyant, I think a little bit, right? And just a little like
You'd be
just
surprised. You'd be surprised. Sometimes someone's flamboyant, but they're a fantasy top. You know, and someone might be a little bit more butch and might be a power bottom. You know what I mean?
interesting.
So
Is that what a power bottom is? If you're more butch, or what is a power bottom? Just straight
a
up
power
DMT?
bottom is a funny way of saying like, yeah, I'm like I enjoy getting it from. You know what I mean? Like,
So,
I
like,
enjoy being the
I learned that I did, like I was I don't know if I was late to understanding what that was, but I like I play Destiny and I used to be, still am, in a Destiny 2 clan, and
Sure.
it's a gay clan. You know, like clan, like a group of like, you know what, you're a gamer, I think, enough to know what a clan is.
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
It's basically, it's like just a squad, like
Right,
you know,
sure.
like you play together, you that is your team, it's your but yeah, in gaming it's called a clan. So my clan in Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, it's a gay clan, and one time when we're playing, everybody starts shouting out if they're a top or bottom, and I'm like, I don't know, what is that? And they explained it. I'm like, oh, good fucking god. It was so fucking funny.
Yeah.
But
One of the things that people say is that like, it's amazing what we talk about on
this show brought to you by Fantasy Bottom. I don't know.
No, but a lot of times people are like, oh, there's like a G spot in the butthole. So like, you know, they say that can be that can be that can be a pleasurable thing, they say. So
Oh my God, Slam Hub. Thank you, sir. We're gonna call this channel. Can we call our show Slam Hub? I think that might be amazing.
Here's the game, Hudah. The game is you name what you are, a top or a bottom, and then you name what you think me and Henry are, and then we do the same. So you go first. Let's keep this quick.
I name what I am?
Yeah, what do you think you are? This is too long for it to be anything.
I'm literally playing out the scenario. Like I'm going. Hang on, I'm going on my first date. So like, let me walk through the process.
Okay.
First date. Giggle, giggle. Awkward. No.
Yeah. Do you pay? You're paying. You're not paying.
Okay. All right. My place, yours. Yeah. Can I loosen that a little? Yeah. Okay.
Is this your?
Hang on.
Is this your first time?
Fuck. I'm shocked, dude. But I'm a bottom. I didn't think I was. But
okay. What do you think, Henry?
Dude, he's giving it to me hard. Shit.
Yikes.
Henry?
Yeah. What's Henry?
I think he's a bottom too.
What am I? What am I?
I think you're a top.
Yay! Nice.
Yeah.
I'm
Go
gonna say that I'm a top because you know, like, you know how I lean liberal, so like, you know, like I've gone through the ideas in my head and I just can't do it. I can't be a bottom for multiple reasons. Like, it's just traumatic for me to feel like I would do that. And you know me, I'd be like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. You know what I mean? Like I'd want to like make sure the other person's okay, but like I can't do it. I definitely think that Henry, and not only is it just like he's a bottom and like that's just it. And it's not just like a power bottom, like he's like the ultimate power bottom. Like he's into BBC. He's into like he's like one of those dudes that's like just loves it. Right?
Is he in the little kiddie swimming pool like getting peed on?
He's everything. Like he's the guy that you're just like, holy fuck. Like he's in
like
a porno.
extreme.
Yeah, like he'd be in a porno and you're like, what the fuck is that guy doing? You know what I mean? Like that guy's, you know, like he's just out of his mind.
He's like into the extreme shit. Yep.
I'll say you're a top. Henry, go ahead.
I guess I would just assume you're both tops. Yeah.
What about you?
Play out the scenario. Just do it. Go on your first date.
No, I like.
Is
I can't even.
Is this your first time on Grindr?
I can't even bring myself there. Yeah, I think I'm. Yeah, I think I'm abstinent in that scenario.
Okay.
I think I'm just not choosing. Gun to my head, and you're gonna take one of my kids' lives too.
Yeah.
You know, I prefer the top.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's a hard choice.
Oh, good job, Henry. I think that you did a good job there. Well done.
Made good progress.
Good job.
Yeah. That's maybe the weirdest thing we've done on this show, by the way.
Sure.
That's up there. That's definitely up there.
Sure.
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 So yeah. Okay. How about some Whitelist brought to you by Pop Collective, sponsoring that past segment.
Dirty pop.
All right, check it out. Courtesy of Tickle. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for the whitelist spots. I don't know how many we have left to give away. I'm going to count them up later. But this is an RWA collection over on Bitcoin, right? We've got these 1909 to 1911. I think they're Topps cards. Are they Topps, Tickle? But baseball cards, right? They're tokenized. They are, I think, fractionalized too here. And you can get your own tokenized Topps 1909 to 1911 RWA asset. This is the future of collectibles, my guys and gals. This is it. Just 0.00055. It's like $20-$30. You can't fucking beat it for something as historic as this. That's right. As Pop Collective. There you go. So, to get your whitelist, all you got to do is reply to the tweet I sent here just a moment ago. It is this show on Crypto Slam. You also got to like and retweet this fucker. Just like, dude, they got to retweet. I'll tell you what, just like it. Give them a little, give them some love.
I was thinking someone could do like a super, like a meme of like Henry and like getting it. Being a power bottom, and like the best one gets a whitelist.
Oh, well, we got to have them in for tomorrow morning separately. Contest alert.
What?
Okay, the maker of the best meme of Henry being a power bottom.
Don't do it because I don't want to look at. I can't do it unless you want to be the judge of it. No one's gonna do it anyway.
You'd be shocked. You'd be fucking shocked. Anyway, save it. Just wait. We will have a moment where we come out with a really good meme contest. Winner will get a kick-ass whitelist, right? We'll do something there. For now, real simple. Show some love to that tweet I just dropped here. Just some love. You can like it. You can like and retweet it. Drop them comments, like that kind of shit. And then on the Crypto Slam tweet that I dropped before. So this show, the streaming, this tweet, what do you even call it? This stream on Crypto Slam's account. Comment with your Bitcoin wallet address and your Discord username. That's it. That's fucking it. Super easy. Submitting them tomorrow. Again, Tickle, thank you for this.
Thanks, Tickle.
Thank you, Tickle. Thank you, sir. Yeah, get them in today because this is getting submitted tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, thank you. Good luck. All that good stuff. A lot of spots. If you enter, you will probably get that spot. So good luck. All right, let's get to our Pudgies.
Oh, okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that? I am peeking real quick, by the way. I just want to look at Pudgy Sales. I just want to look. Dude, they're cooking. Look at that, dude. Sales up almost 700%. Which, It's funny, dude. When the market's cooking, man, like 1.5 mil is nothing, right? I mean, we're used to 5 million, 10 million on a good day, but 5 million or so would be normal, like in a bull market, and 1.5 gets you at the number one spot. Pretty lame. Honestly, pretty fucking lame. You should be embarrassed, Pudgy Penguins. Not really. No, kidding there. Okay, Luca Netz has been making the rounds, right? Doing the media stuff on podcasts. I would love to get him here. Luca, I know you're watching, bro. No, I would love to get Luca on here, ask him some questions. Look, I like everything they're doing. I love this whole idea of the, building a layer 2, and he's got some really fucking good reasoning why.
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah, Luca's is very, very... I would say his personality is like electric.
You think his personality is electric, really?
Yeah, I think he's got what they call it. You know what I mean? Like he's got like a certain je ne sais quoi. You see him, and you can't help but to be enthralled a little bit. So I'm just saying that they've got a leader. At the head of that project, and they're doing a good job.
That they are, sir. I will definitely say they have a leader. I've never heard anybody say he's electric, but he is definitely like.
I'll say that.
I'm glad somebody has. Now he is officially. He's been called electric.
Yeah, I'll say that.
But yeah, by the way, Pudgy's got up to like 12.5 this morning. Not sure what they're at now. I'll peek in a moment, or if anybody else knows. But 12.5, dude. They were like 2.5 ETH above Bored Apes, like biggest separation between them we've seen, and it feels. I just feel like this is different now. Like this is kind of a This is it. This is the moment where they don't reflip unless Bored Apes come with some big news of their own, which they do have some news coming. But unless that happens, I'm not sure that they ever flip back. You know what I mean? This might be the moment where Pudgy's finally.
Why would you even do
over.
that to yourself, dude?
Who? What?
You. Why would you even make a declaration like that?
Because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm wrong, who cares?
Yeah, that's a good call.
So,
and if you're right though, you'll be like, yeah, I remember when I said that. So
called it.
Yeah.
Called it again. Called it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, ultimately we'll see. So maybe we'll start with this. We'll do the 200 ETH Pudgy Penguin prediction. Did we do this yesterday? I don't think we did.
Look at this guy right here.
Look at
him. Look how many.
He's like charging up.
Look how many bracelets this guy's got on. I mean, that guy must be going to party after party after party. Yeah. He's got. I like his little facial hair situation. It's just amazing. Electric. Yeah. Go ahead.
How long does that take to put on? Do those just go right on, or does he not take them off?
That's a great question. I mean, I feel like he's so busy all the time that he's like, here, take this party bracelet. You can come on in this club. You can do this sort of thing. You know what I mean? Like
those are the kind that don't come off. Like once you put them on, you have to cut it off. So it's sort of like at the nerd events of NFTs, everyone wears them like a badge of honor.
So you just shower with them on, and they just are your thing. The more you have, the cooler you are in a way.
I mean, it's a thing. It's a thing at like conferences, like here's Ape Fest 21 or whatever, and they don't ever come off. You can use like a piece of plastic to try to like slide it off, but it's almost like you can't take them off.
So hang on, do you like? Would you assume all those are recent, or do you think any of those go back like a year or two? Like, do you really keep those on?
No, there's people that do.
Okay,
I don't.
I say that he thinks that they're cool, and that he's like just playing it up. Like
it's a cool thing.
Yeah, it's a cool thing.
Like a cool thing.
Did we get those at VCon? Or I know we had those badge things we wore on our neck. We
did.
Yeah, I got like VIP shit since I worked.
That's true. That's true. Would you get VIP this time?
That's right.
Yeah.
I would get a different thing since I'm not working there. I'd get actually, since I was working there, you would think that I'd have a higher thing of like security clearance. But now, since my college friends get all that, I think I get a high. Like there were times where like, yo, you can't come in. I'm like, I hired you, bro. You know what I mean? Like I'm the guy that fucking put this all together. So, but yeah.
Well, let's check this. Let's check it out. Let's hear what Lucas says. His price prediction again for Pudgies. It's pretty fucking out there, and also I don't doubt Luca anymore at all. So check this out. You'll get a little echo if you know the deal.
Yeah.
Wasabi. So people don't know this, but I actually believe there'll be multiple projects that hit 100 ETH floor from a PFP perspective this cycle, and I think there'll be one or two. I'm betting on myself to go to 200 plus. And the reason why is because of the unlock.
Question. Do you not get in serious fucking trouble if you make price predictions about your project? Like him saying, I'm betting on us going to 200 ETH. That's a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, he is definitely not doing himself any favors, but he's young and he doesn't have legal counsel maybe that's advising him on that. And it's absolutely the type of thing that they're looking for.
So, dude, funny enough, I was just talking to somebody before the show, and we were talking about Luca, and like we were like sucking his dick. Like we're all over this guy, right? Loving him, not like literally, you know what I mean? But like just
we know that you weren't literally sucking his dick.
Luca's the best. He's so smart, like just that kind of dick sucking, and. We agreed that we believe he's got a killer team, like mentoring him, like he has got a dream team behind the scenes, helping him along the way. Like he's young enough where he probably needs some guidance. He's also young enough where he is the entrepreneur. He is the guy mostly driving it. But I feel like he's got like a team of just the gangsters of the gangsters that are helping, right?
Who's on his team?
Don't know. I'm just assuming. You know what? Okay, I know it. You know this. Well, I was going to say, you probably know this from V-Friends because I'm sure Gary's got great people, but Gary's the dude. But I know this from CryptoSlam, like the kind of investors we have at CryptoSlam, there is like a degree of like mentoring and advising, right? That happens. I just would assume as big as they are and the potential in what they're doing, I just imagine he's got guys who are like, you got to do this and do this. Like the way he speaks feels like he's been very well coached.
Well, I mean, we literally just said that he probably had no legal counsel because he sounds like a dumb fuck by saying you can't
Right.
make price predictions.
But-
But me now saying that he sounds like he's really smart kind of goes against what we were just saying. So I disagree with that. On top of that, let me just jump into what you were saying. Like, no, I don't think that there's some murderers row of a motley crew of Web3 gurus that can mentor this guy.
I don't think
because,
they're Web3 gurus, by the way. I think they're
I hope
Web2
not.
gurus.
I hope not, because like I don't see that being like being around enough projects and seeing the yahoos that fucking run everything. Like, no, I don't believe that. Like, who Kevin Rose should have a fucking mob squad of people, and he fucking sold his fucking shit and tucked tail and ran away. So
Yeah,
no,
true.
no.
Okay. Henry, you think at all he's got people advising or no? I'm assuming not.
I'm sure he's got some people on the team that they talk things out. I don't think it's as, I don't want to say scripted as what you say. I don't think it's like a campaign where it's like, hey, I'm your handler and here's what I think you should do. I think he
Gotcha.
probably calls most of the shots.
Okay. All right, fair. All right, let's get back in.
Of leverage in NFTs. So I made a tweet that basically said 2017 to 2020 coins are akin to 2021 NFTs to 2024 NFTs. And the point that I was really trying to make was study leverage, right? 2020's run was initially kickstarted by DeFi Summer, which was the unlock of leverage, right? True on-chain leverage. Obviously, you had perps on Binance, but I think the ability to like take huge loans and collateral against a lot of people's positions is ultimately why we blew up, but ultimately why we ran in the first place. I think NFTs are going to see the same thing. If you understand how traditional finance works, traditional finance is completely ran on margin and leverage, right? Like that is how this money sloshes around and why the ETF is so big. NFTs are going to have ridiculously violent moves once we start catching a bid. It's going to be violent to the upside and to the downside. Just be ready for it. It's going to be volatile. I'm glad for this little dip in volatility that we got, because it's going to get crazy out there. It's going to get crazy. I'm certain of it because of this unlock. And that, I think, is going to drive prices so much higher than anybody can possibly imagine, because just study what leverage does to markets. And so Wasabi is a company that, basically is mastered at, actually being able to leverage those things.
Agree, disagree.
Wow.
Leveraged NFT trading brings us to 100 ETH floor prices in multiple collections and a select few hitting 200 ETH. Peak euphoric part of the market later this year, next year, whatever it is, whenever that Bitcoin all-time high comes and it feeds into the NFT mania, 200 ETH pudgies.
Henry, you want to go into this?
I mean, hey, anything's possible. Like anything's possible. Do I think so? No. And that's not an axe to grind with pudgies. It's just like I don't see it. I think haven't we had plenty of lending protocols that led to 20 ETH floor prices, it ultimately kind of destroyed collections to a certain degree, had to be propped up majorly by people because of loans coming due. So like, yeah, I leave anything on the table for the possibility of it to happen, but I don't see it. But like we've seen, Genesis Kongs were 200 ETH floors, small collection though, right? 20% of the size, less than that.
what are
15% of
pudgies
the
at?
size.
What are pudgies at?
11.
11. Now, how many people? How many?
Oh, are they 8,000 or 88?
Yeah, like 8,800. Yeah, pudgies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's possible. I
So-
don't know. I just don't see it.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple things. One thing is that like I don't know. He's basing what the original run was off of leverage and what that is, and like I don't know if I believe that. I don't know how he could have that insight into if that's the it was part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it's part of why that was happening, but there was also a large social sort of acceptance and excitement that was happening, where you had sort of the biggest influencers like Gary and Logan Paul and Mr. Beast and these sort of like huge names kind of like talking about all this stuff. And so that kind of like snowballed into what we saw. But one of the things that pisses me off about a lot of projects is that like, especially when you were going through kind of the bull market, this idea that they had a grand idea for the project, and everyone was so excited about what the new unlock mystery thing was. And most of the time, that was just nonsense. Like that was them. Every project basically ran off of mystery and surprise, and that mystery and surprise never ended up happening, right? Like all those things were like, oh, Bored Apes was going to do some in real life clubs and all this other sort of crazy shit. But I just, the one thing I noticed was behind the scenes, nothing was as cool, as orchestrated, or as well run as you would think that they were buying from that project.
Yep.
And so I really hope that there's, I don't know what he's talking about, like why anything would come to 100 floor for those. I hope he's right, but I don't see how, like, in my mind, I'm like, oh, is he plugged into these multi-millionaire, billionaire people that he now knows are going to run these things up? And I just, sure, to a certain degree, but no, that he has insight on how this is going to work out. So I disagree.
To your point, it's funny. I mean, like you said, the behind the scenes, there really wasn't a whole hell of a lot going on. It's why to this date we've not really seen anything like significant being built. Like we haven't.
Also, like one of the things that he didn't give any credit for the 21 run was the whatever $2 trillion
Stimulus, right?
that was pumped into the economy.
Right.
Versus like where are we right now? Most people are like, shit costs a lot of money. You're a little bit more careful with what's going on. You're not sitting at home collecting unemployment checks with, stimulus money coming, the extra money that they gave for pandemic relief on top of unemployment. So yeah, it's possible. I think he's missing that a major, and he's a smart guy. Like I just feel like he's missing that a major part of that 21 catalyst where we saw the all-time highs was
anyone that gives you advice on telling you why things are the way that they were and why things are now going to be what they're going to be in the future. You should definitely kind of be worried about that. I think I wouldn't trust their opinions, because someone that's smart enough to do that, I don't think would be putting that out into the world as advice. To
also, Joe, let's not forget he's the founder or the owner of it, right? So like the incentive to talk about, hey, I'm betting on myself. I get it. I also just think I think, there's like a fine line between the responsibility of like hoping people understand that like, hey, we're shepherding this project versus setting expectations that people are going to come back and want to give you death threats over.
And and what I was talking about with like mystery and like surprise with a lot of things, like taking NFT boxes, don't want to fucking rag on anybody, but like just as an example, like we were like, oh, it would be amazing if Pranksy put in a X copy 1 of 1 into one of the boxes. You know what I'm saying? Like there was all these things that like we were hoping that he would do to make some boxes extremely valuable. And so you had that sort of chance of becoming a millionaire with one of those boxes, but that never fucking happens. And they will kind of dangle that in front of you to make sure that you're kind of involved, but those things never happened. Oddly enough, he started doing things like that later on, because when we were there, he was like, every box needs to be the same. We can't do that. There's legal ramifications of like having one box be different than the other ones and stuff like that. So like, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Like there was an era of like, anything can happen. Your fortunes can change with any mint, with any person that you interact with, and blah, blah, blah. And it just never fucking happens. So like, be careful. You know what I mean? Don't think anyone's going to like help you out, because you're usually going to get in trouble. And he's doing that a little bit. He's saying that because a normal degen would say 200 ETH. I better get that now before it's 200 ETH. And now I can sell it when it becomes 200 ETH. You know what I mean? Like that's whole fucking mental breakdown of that.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of money out there. It's just hard to picture, to get a floor price that's what 15x what it is now, 17x whatever that number is. I don't know. Again,
well, remember that's
happen.
What he's saying with leverage, and it takes much less, right, on leverage to push that price.
Whatever, dude.
I guess I'd have to see it on paper.
Luca.
Yeah, he's a smart guy. He seems like he knows what's going on, but like, fucking be careful of like, it just
no. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
if you want to make money,
Yeah.
go buy some shit or you're going to get left behind.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
You thought you were going to retire from this stuff. You thought you were going to get to quit your day job. Well, you can if you buy a Pudgy Penguin right now.
Yeah. It's
That's
written.
simple.
It's been written.
Yeah.
It's already
So-
predetermined.
Just you do you though, but financial advice.
Mm.
There you go. So this is pretty cool. This is Luca talking about, actually Beanie, my best buddy Beanie, talking about I guess the reasoning for Luca building a blockchain, not just, building whatever they're doing and keeping it over on ETH or these other blockchains they've kind of partnered with. And as Beanie's saying, playbook simple. Infrastructure tokens are valued much higher in the market than tokens for apps built on that infrastructure. So for there to be a consumer crypto app meta, there has to be a repricing of app token valuations, which makes a lot of sense. Basically saying I think saying that all these tokens are way overpriced, like way overvalued, which probably makes a lot of sense. A lot of projects out there, their token should be worth, market cap should be in the hundreds of thousands, I would guess, for a lot of these projects. Like somebody good and substantial, a few million, but the blockchain is where, the most of the value should be at. And I think that's what he's saying. And, then Luca kind of chimes in here. Is it this tweet? Is it this one? Yeah, maybe not this one. There was a tweet where TLDR, it's just like, if we're driving all this value, why would it be on someone else's chain? You know what I mean? Like, why not have it in your own ecosystem, your own blockchain, which makes a fuck ton of sense. I also saw another, awesome tweet. Gotta remember who it is. God damn it. I gotta get better at jotting some of these down. But talking about what we're all seeing and feeling, that there's going to be it might have been DC investors saying there's going to be hundreds of thousands of blockchains. Hundreds of thousands. Like fucking like an infinite number. And we've said that for a long time. There's going to be. It's getting so much easier to launch your own blockchain. Now with this idea of keeping that value in your ecosystem, right? Like, why drive up value on a blockchain? Why don't you drive that value up on your own chain? And again, in theory, your own blockchain is where the token does better. Like Blast still, a $2 billion market cap?
Say 2 billion?
Yeah. That's fully diluted, right? I think if I look on like Dex Tools right now, it shows like 300-something million. But yeah, the biggest blockchains are in the billions. Why would you build an app on another chain and drive that value there when you could very fucking easily, if you're competent and know the right people, you build your own chain. That value goes there. Luca's going to crush this, by the way. He's going to have like the L2. Just feels that way. It does. Guys like Saigar working on that blockchain, right? Like,
Yeah, but define what the L2 means.
It's like everyone's
The
hanging
biggest
out on the
L2.
street. Everyone's hanging out on the street dancing like L2.
like the L2. Everyone's gonna go to that L2 to launch.
Right.
We have Blast. Lots of people are building on Blast. And if the point is like your token's going to be worth more if it's your own infrastructure token, then that would incentivize more people to build their own L2s versus going on somebody else's L2.
No, you're exactly right.
So
Exactly right.
to me, it just feels like, hey guys, here was the slot machines that you were playing on. We got some new ones. They're over here. We tweaked a couple things, play on these slot machines, and this is a new slot machine, and someone else is going to create the next block of slot machines, and we go on and on and on.
These slot machines are going to have $200 ETH floors.
I just think it could be awesome for their ecosystem, and like, I totally understand trying and doing it, and ultimately what I think drives all of this isn't actually innovation as much as it is VCs only want to invest in you if you have a token. And so like, how do you supercharge that, and how do you like really make it sexy to people who want to invest in you? Tell them you're building a blockchain.
Yeah.
Most of these people don't know shit about it. So
Right.
to me, it just is like, I get it, because financially it makes a lot of sense to bring institutional investors in and dangle the shiny thing in front of them. But practically speaking, I just don't know. Azuki's building an L2. Blast has an L2. Pudgy's have an L2. Ape Chain. Like, everyone's going to have an L2, and that's great. I just don't really think it's anything more than like, hey, I got some of those tokens, and they were worth a lot of TGE, and now they're
Orange is the new black, sort of. It's like It's like it's the new roadmap. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
the new
Oh,
fucking-
dude, we got a blockchain coming. It's exactly that. And it's going to get watered down just like NFT collections watered down because there's so many. Just like meme coins now, watered down because there's so many. The blockchains, the same thing is going to play out there. It's like the same exact playbook, just shifting elsewhere now. But the biggest best of them will be the biggest best. And
Yeah, I will say that.
But let's say if the biggest best of them are going to be the biggest best, don't we have blockchains, L2s that already are massive,
Yeah.
really high market caps, and wouldn't you, as a, let's say, investor, not in it for just the, hey, I'm in and I'm out at TGE or after my vesting period, don't you want something that isn't it almost a little bit like a mutual fund? Like, hey, if I'm on Arbitrum, I have exposure to everybody who's using Arbitrum, every project building on Arbitrum, and everything that Arbitrum does, versus, hey, I've got a token for this particular project that, maybe there's even a handful of other projects that come in and decide we're going to build on here, but it just seems like your exposure gets really watered down because play it out 3 years. Who's building on that chain versus, by the way, it might be totally wrong.
Well, no, you're right. And it's not, that is how it's going to work out for most of them. It's not, the value prop will not be there. Most of them will be junk. They're not going to have enough that is attractive to VCs. Luca, very different. Again, like he's saying here, he has the community. He does. He has the culture. He has the distribution. He has a product. His L2, I bet, is very, very fucking appealing. If people start saying, "Oh, I saw what happened on Blast," even though TGE didn't look awesome, right? That didn't play out well, but still a multi-billion-dollar market cap. Look at other L2s. He's like, that's the kind of potential with the guy who is actually proven he can build it, who like does have the culture, is the face of NFTs now and proven now over a couple of years. I think this one's different. I hate to be the guy that says this time's different, but I think his is different.
You are the guy that says that, by the way.
Yeah.
You are that guy.
I am.
Every time that there's an opportunity to say, like, I think it's different.
Fantasy Top's different.
That's you. But like, yeah, you're right. There's so many blockchains, and the fact that you just said all those things made me want to hate him even more, which is like, he's got the community. He's got the I'm like, what a fucking asshole. But I will say, like, we do want a blockchain that changes the dynamic of the culture in mainstream, meaning that like we want something to be created that like everyone can get rally behind, and it's not just some weird Ponzi fucking infrastructure where we're doing this and doing that. And someone that's succeeding in Web3 hopefully has a positive and non-selfish outlook to grow and to build. Maybe that is the type of guy that will bring it to that level. Because I do want that type of situation, but like it also can just be another long list of shilling scumbags that are trying to capitalize on the word blockchain as it goes. And it might just be that. But I want there to be an amazing blockchain that revolutionizes.
Yeah, serious question. What does that blockchain do?
We don't know yet. I don't think it's been created yet. It's
no. I don't mean sorry. I don't mean what does Luca's blockchain do? I just mean the blockchain experience that you were thinking, like, I want someone to come in. Like, what's different on that chain than what already exists?
I know that's what I was saying, that it hasn't been created yet. Not Luca's, but like in general. And I think that like,
well, it is gonna be Luca's. And what I mean, Joe, I know what you're saying. It's not going to be this like explosive change. It's going to be this iterating. It's still going to be a little different, and the next is a little different and a little different.
Give me two iterations.
I will.
On chain enforced royalties. That's number one, and I think that's a big deal.
No. So
no.
What I think it is, Henry, and the closest I've heard to it being is tokenized sort of finance with like how stocks are done and things like that. Like having a blockchain solely for like stocks and things like that would revolutionize everything, similar to how
but what's the tech on chain that does that? I think that's kind of what
well, that we would tokenize different stocks. So if you buy stuff with whatever, it's no longer through some weird stock exchange. It's provenance. You can see it. It's there. You own it. Well, it's
right. But what is that blockchain like? This version of blockchain
like
you're picturing? What does it do that you can't do already?
Somebody building already on a chain.
You're taking in real life finance, tokenizing it, and using it on a blockchain. I think that is the wave of the future. as far as finance goes. And I think that that would be a real life game changer as far as blockchains, not in that people would be excited by it, but that it would be a technology that changes and that it would be the new technology going forward. And most people wouldn't even know, other than it would be, if done well, a newer, less friction buying of whatever, mutual funds, stocks, whatever the case might be, because it's now tokenized and it's now provenance.
But I feel like that scenario is literally somebody building a DApp.
No, you're
hey,
right. That I don't think that was the right answer. I don't think that's what Henry was looking for. Henry was asking like that next version of blockchain that's very different, that everybody, you want people to invest in. What does it do that you can't do already? Tokenizing stocks and other financial assets you could do on any like ETH and L2s, like not practical on ETH. Okay, so if there was a blockchain where there's no fees somehow, some way, that would be different. No fees on this blockchain somehow. I don't know if that's even possible, but that would be like that next iteration.
Solana's pretty low.
It's low, but I mean, if there's a way, there's no, and I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. But then back to abstract. If royalties are indeed enforced at the blockchain level, that's different. That is a next step in blockchain tech.
I don't agree with that.
I mean, that exists on Ronin.
That's Web3 type shit. That's NFT, like people that we're hanging out with type mentality. Like BlackRock's thinking of more tokenized fractionalization. I mean, tokenized stocks and finance, things like that. I know that you're thinking that that's not what the future is, but I think that that's
no. I'm not saying it's not what the future is. I'm saying that doesn't matter right now. The blockchain doesn't matter. You can do that on chain. Henry's saying if we're going to justify all these new blockchains, what are the blockchains doing that you can't already do?
What I'm saying is right now, you like on the weekend, you can't buy stocks. You can't do anything financial. If it was
that's because the stock market is closed.
What I'm saying is if it was fractionalized and tokenized on a blockchain, then you could do it anytime.
Right.
Why not? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that doesn't need a new blockchain to exist.
That's the friction that people in finance use, right? Like that's the difference between.
Right, but Joe, you got to answer that question. Like that's the very specific question we keep asking. Why can't you do that on an existing blockchain now? The whole question is, why do you need another blockchain for any of this stuff?
Well, I'm assuming if you can do it on a blockchain, then you should. But I think that we want to use a specific blockchain for the problems that exist with those specific things. So I would assume that
I think the reason it doesn't happen right now is I think a lot of it is because of KYC requirements for investing in, like, let's say the New York Stock Exchange. They're not going to have just a bunch of anons that are, buying and manipulating, et cetera, just because all the filing reports that are required. I think the answer is a little bit simpler.
Go ahead.
I think there is no reason. I think it's just something like, yeah, it's cool. We got an L2. I don't think it actually solves anything. I'm not saying don't do it. I don't think these are the chains that again, happy to be wrong. But like, I want
to look into Ronin on chain. I didn't know that you could do royalties on chain.
You're basically saying you don't think blockchain technology is all that impressive. Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is I don't think I think it's Burger King opening up next to McDonald's. I think it's like, we had a burger joint here, and like it's a different flavor of burger. They flame broil theirs, cool. But now it's Five Guys is moving next to them, and now some local schmuck named Henry is like, I got Henry's Burgers here, and we're basically making the same shit as McDonald's is, and people are like, oh, okay, that's cool. Well, by the seventh one in a row, you're just like, why did we need 7? In my little area, we have 7 flooring stores. We need.
What happened? Let me just.
But why not?
Using your burger analogy, what happens if one was open all the time, and then one you didn't have to pay cash because it already knew what you had and what you ordered every single time, and and they knew what the first order you ever had was, and now given that they have, you know what I mean? Like that's the type of thing that I'm kind of leaning into is taking away the friction of just anonymous nonsense, and using that as the new technology going forward to take away a lot of the friction.
By the way, not arguing with you, Joe, because I hear you. I just still say, like, so what does it do that the other chains don't do?
I just told.
Well, and the truth too is the Burger King McDonald's analogy is perfect. It doesn't have to do anything different. It just has to be who's making the money off of it.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm like, we already have Burger King and we have McDonald's. So, like, how many chains How many burger joints do we need?
What I'm saying, did you hear what I said? If we're using the technology of blockchains, then those McDonald's and and Burger Kings are now run in a completely different way that solves a lot of the friction that you would have if it wasn't that way.
It sounds like buzzwords to me. I'm just like, so what is the friction that we're dealing with
Like
that
I
we
just
need
said,
another
one's
blockchain
open
for?
24 hours. One's you can know what you've ordered for your entire
Yeah, I'm not talking
life.
about burgers though. I'm talking about the blockchain. That's already open.
You're the one that
24 hours.
fucking brought up the goddamn burger thing, dude. I can't. What do you want me to do? Talk from
I want you
burgers
to.
or talk
No,
fucking
no.
blockchain?
What I'm
What do you want me
saying.
to do?
What I'm saying is, what is one thing that a new blockchain could do? A new L2, an EVM compatible L2 that exists that does something that none of these other chains do.
And when I said there hasn't been anything created quite yet that made the public care enough about it. So,
Yep.
meaning my best example would be taking an entire grouping of something like finance or tickets or something like that we use that you can use on. I mean, do you want to hear what I'm fucking saying or not?
His headphones are disconnected, so it doesn't matter. Fucking every time an hour in. It's crazy.
He's such a fucking asshole, dude. He's such a fuck.
I wonder if he's faking
Fuck
it.
you,
Anyway,
motherfucker.
I got you, Joe. I'm with you. I think different.
I didn't take it.
Okay, I think most products will have their own blockchain just for the sake of having
He's
it
like-
segmented.
He's like, well, let's take burger joints, for example. And then he's like, what are we talking about burger joints for? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm trying to make a metaphor for
Okay.
you.
All right, we got to move on. We got to get to bullish bearish. Really good. Actually, this is something we should continue because this is an important conversation, and this is where the space is going. Infinite numbers of blockchains. It is. So
Henry's like, now I'm hungry and
okay.
shit.
Now, with that
Thing is
said,
this.
we can't hear you. Yeah, good. We can't hear him. Good. Perfect.
Blockchain, an L2 blockchain technology would solve that, you fucking idiot.
Yeah. 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 There will. Yeah. Here's the deal. It's going to be bullshit and suck until bridging and navigating these multiple blockchains is way fucking easier. It's not ready yet. It's not, it's not going to be good. But okay, this is a big spaces for tomorrow. I met this guy yesterday. He's cool as shit, incredibly smart. I swear to God, I've never heard somebody speak that sounds exactly like Elon Musk, but this guy does. He sounds exactly like Elon Musk. It's crazy. He's got a spaces tomorrow morning about Solana. I didn't know this, but he said the way Solana works, when you are buying something on the blockchain, on Solana, you're technically not buying it from the seller, you're buying it from a bot. The way that blockchain works is it's so fucking heavily botted that if you broadcast a buy transaction, a bot goes and buys it from wherever it's listed, and then you're buying it from the bot. So these bots are just making that. That's what Solana is. He's like 90-something% of transactions is just bots. It's fucking crazy. So I didn't know that. He's going to tell us more insights into Solana. I'll be tuning in because, again, I thought this guy was awesome. He built, he worked on some big stuff. I'm trying to remember one of them. Oh, one of them was Overpass IP. So very on topic here. But cool dude. You guys should give him a follow. Good shit. While you're at it, give Joe a follow. Yojo333.
No, don't even
Is that
follow
it?
me.
Henry the Grape.
Don't worry. By the way, Hudah, every time you do say follow me, no one follows me, so I'm
Well, you will every here and there. You'll get one. It's not. You're not going to get a rush of them, but
Yeah,
you actually did. You've gotten
I
some.
don't.
Gotten some
I'm over
follows.
1,000. I'm over 1,000 people.
Hell yeah, bro.
And I don't do shit, so
That's pretty good.
not bad.
Because all right. So let's do a couple bullish bearishes.
Okay.
I don't think I got any great ones. Let me double check here.
Fucking
Actually, I do have a few. So let's do them kind of quick. All right. Are the Bored Apes? I can't tell with this little tease. I literally don't know. This is I think some random person.
Jimbo.
Let me double check. I don't know if you saw this, by the way. Okay, this person tweeted out this video, World of Women. I'm not going to do audio with it. But World of Women retweeted this, by the way. So that's the only reason I'm curious. But
Oh.
BAYC phone? Again, I don't know where this came from. But if Bored Ape started doing like the Solana phone kind of thing, if they did something like this, put out a phone, would you be bullish or bearish? That's
first.
my question. I'd be bullish because who cares? But bullish.
Yeah.
I'd be bearish.
Okay.
Go figure.
Yeah. I'm bearish on that.
Okay. All right. Next one we got Far Away. Right? They've got a little teaser video for heavy metal. It looks like a collab with a game called Shatterline. Looks pretty cool. You'll get a little echo here. At the very, very end, I think we see a vessel in there. There it is. That was it. Don't know that there's NFTs involved other than heavy metals. So I don't know. Either way, I'm bullish just because it's something happening now, not in the Yuga ecosystem, but yeah, generally bullish there.
Heavy metal.
I'm always a little bit skeptical when it says not final gameplay footage. I've seen that on a lot of games, and then like what comes out is like you're like what?
Two stick figures kicking each other in the nuts or something.
Bearish. I no.
I'm gonna go bearish. I feel like I'm in a debate. I want to go back for 1 second, Hudah. Is that possible?
Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
I'm just saying the thing that has not been created is just the idea of what blockchain, what the blockchain technology fits into the best, and how to effortlessly make that something cool for the majority of the mainstream people. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
Nice.
Dig it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, good. Finally, I was hoping we had way more alien talk in us today, but in general, bullish, bearish on aliens being here. This is actually a cool video.
It's UFO day today.
It is. It's World UFO Day. I don't even know if this one's real. Hard to say. I mean, who the fuck knows? But watch how it moves. It ends up doing like that weirdo shit. Henry, does that move like the Tic Tac thing you saw?
No. Tic Tacs are like. Pew, pew, pew.
That's what this does. Watch. Keep watching. It does the zipping back and forth. Keep watching. See? It keeps darting.
Let's see it. Yeah.
Keep
what
watching.
I saw was like way more like maybe this gets there.
He was like, keep watching. Keep watching. Keep watching. Watch all the way to the end.
We might have to. By the way, I want to watch an alien movie tonight. We got what's it Acolyte tonight.
Yes.
Okay, now just hang on. I want you to see the zip. It definitely did a little zipping. Keep watching it here. Keep watching. Keep watching.
It looks like you just turned off your lights and then like had a flashlight in your room.
It does. Jesus, where's the zippy doos? There. Right there.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
I'm just gonna jump to bearish on this.
Okay, fine. Fucking fine. I am bullish on aliens being here.
Bullish on aliens being here.
Hell yeah, bro. Okay. Oh, I got a good one here coming up. 2 left. Just 2 left. This is a good one. I am so fucking bullish on the Pixel Vault Founders DAO NFTs doubling in price up to 0.0425 this morning. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Oh.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Fuck render. Design that art.
That's why it sucks.
Right. Yeah.
That's why it's
damn. Wish we didn't sell ours at 0.06. Fuck. Fuck these guys.
Yeah.
For real. Bearish.
Oh, is this what it was? It's just this? That's what
that's it. Literally.
Is there a news
they
line?
fucking tweet out, I wonder what's up. Our floor price is up to 0.04.
Oh my god.
How much is that, by the way? Oh yeah, I'll just go bearish and fuck them.
Yeah, what is
20
0.0?
bucks?
Is that's 120?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, holy shit.
It was once $38,000. Now it's fucking
I will say
dollars.
NFTs like this that have fallen that low to me are priced realistically. Like, I think that is the legit fair value of it. So it's funny because I'll clown on it, but I'm like, that's what it actually is worth. You would find buyers at this point, at this price point. It's like, it's worth about that. And especially if it just doubled, it was really worth $60 a couple days ago. I'm like, that makes sense.
The problem with a lot of these real life pricing is that the gas on them are almost as much as they were.
Makes it not worth it to do a goddamn thing.
ETH gas is it bad right now?
Dude, it hit like a 6-year low over the weekend.
Yeah. I was gonna say you can shit for free. It's like an L2.
Yep. Fucking crazy. All right. Second to last. You may never eat hamburgers again. There's been studies done that show in your McDonald's hamburger cheeseburger, there is like 1,000 different types of DNA in it.
Yikes.
It's just like this mismatch of animals from all different countries. 1,000 different animals mixed together from all over the world. Look at that. That is your cheeseburger. That is your McDonald's burger right there.
That's McDonald's?
Yeah.
Tasty though.
And like the bacteria they were pointing out, it's just like you get 1,000 different animals with 1,000 different like, bacteria biomes and shit.
If they only had blockchain technology.
If they only had their own blockchain, that's right. Would have fixed everything.
This could all be solved by 2 letters, L2.
Mm-hmm. I dig that. Bullish on McDonald's hamburgers. Absolutely.
Yeah, same.
Bearish on that fucking disgustingness.
All right, fine. And our final one, I don't even know what's going on here, to be honest. Don't even know.
Dog fucking chicken.
It's human centipede.
That chicken, his ass is in the dog's ass. Or its vagina. I don't know if his leg is up in there or if it's like his tail feathers. I don't even know how that happened. Somebody must have shoved him up in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens. It's sad if somebody did that to him. If they did that to each other, that's pretty fucking cool. Bearish because I think a person did that.
Yeah, bearish on this.
Chickenish. Yeah, bearish.
There you have it, guys. This
Yikes.
episode brought to you by who was it again?
Was it by money laundering Polygon?
That's it. By money laundering. That's it. We'll just leave it there. I think that's it. All right. So, okay. We mentioned yesterday, no show Thursday, right? Joe, you're not no show Thursday?
Oh, really?
The 4th of July? Henry won't be here.
I don't care.
Okay. We'll wing it. As of now, no show Thursday, just so people can get a little break. So heads up about that. Anything else going on? Last minute? Last words?
Yeah. Do we want to talk about politics? No.
Oh, you know what?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
It's getting weird. It's getting fucking weird.
I don't
Hunter
care.
Biden now in the White House with Pops.
We didn't talk about politics, and it was a wonderful show.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Wonderful.
Okay. So then I guess on that note, I'm really looking hard for a last minute political
Oh, really? Don't.
thing. There we go. Trump immune. He's immune. Trump can do anything he wants. President King Trump. King Trump. This man can do anything he wants now. So can Biden. So bullish or bearish on presidents having total immunity while they're in office?
Bullish.
I'll go bearish, dude.
Bullish. No, it's not. It's not good. It's not good. It's a bad idea.
It's fucking crazy. All right. That's it. Guys, have a great evening. We'll see you fuckers.
Later, guys.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots, we live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
Oh, okay. So now I heard about something. I think I heard of it before, but it's called like block weave. Have you ever heard of that?
Block weave?
Yeah. I think it's like has to do with like on-chain storage. Blockweave is a specific data storage protocol developed by Arweave or Airweave. I've heard of that before.
Are you just bringing up boring things that we chose not to talk about on the show?
Yeah, because I want to get into debate about the next block weave meta.
Hmm.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do it tomorrow. Fuck you guys. Do
Sounds fucking great.
you guys want to see my new knife?
Yeah, I do. Henry, have you watched? Are you caught up to date on the latest Star Wars?
Oh,
Yeah.
we never chatted about that. Call me on your way home if you're around. But
Yeah.
it's fucking shit. This is called a gentleman's knife.
Okay, why?
It is. It's like there's different names for the styles, and this one's sleek.
Ooh, it
Fits
is.
in your pocket, slim profile, but razor sharp.
Ooh,
Look at that. You can stab somebody and they'll have a little puncture wound.
Slice and dice them.
Stick it. You just stick it. You just fucking
you know what I was
go
watching?
in and up under the ribs. And
I was watching John Wayne Gacy documentary last night.
ooh,
Yeah, you know that dude's story?
serial killer.
Yeah, from Chicago.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool.
and he was a clown,
Ha! Good shit. Oh, dude. Yeah.
and he killed something like 30 some odd people. He had like a bunch of them buried underneath his in his crawl space under his house.
That makes his house non-taxable. If you bury somebody at your house, you cannot be taxed for it.
No
The
shit.
cemetery?
Yeah. So you bury. It has to be family. So one of those had to be a relative.
But
But it's not a bad idea.
He had sex with all of them, so I don't think that they're hopefully.
Yeah. It's probably. I don't know.
I don't
All
know.
right. I got to bring my kid's car into the shop tonight.
Lame-o.
Lame. Gotta leave.
Lame. Fucking.
Go bye.
Yeah.
Whoever,
Anyway.
whoever leaves first is a giant bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know that new.
Yes.
Wow, that was pretty good. All right, we'll do that trend. Fuck, I can't even remember. There's a TikTok trend. People show you
Yeah.
their phone and it says like,
Spanish
"Do you speak
English.
Spanish?" Yeah.
First person who moves is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wanna play?
Now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Can we just pretend it's on my screen?
Sure.
'Cause I don't know where to get.
Well, Hudah, Spanish or English? You got to. Do you speak Spanish or English? Have you watched any of the TikToks? You actually have to say.
I think it's just you have to freeze right then, and if you
No.
whoever
How would they even know that the game was there?
because when you see it, you know the game's on, and as soon as you talk or move, you are literally instantly become gay.
TikTok is Spanish or English. English. If whoever moves first is gay. That's the game.
Oh, okay. All right, got it.
Okay, so Spanish, English.
English.
Whoever moves first is gay. You're clearly gay.
Did that count?
Yeah, I think that.
God
counts.
damn it!
You
It's
should.
cool. I learned a lot today.
You should have shut the. You should have shut the camera off while we're doing it.
Oh man! All right. Well, I'm gonna go, and I've got some explaining to do to the missus today. Learned I'm gay and a bottom and all that.
She already knows, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll see you later, Joe.
Later, brother.
Peace, bro.
Bye bye.